Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hello friends, in today's video we will learn how to set up a private Docker registry. So let's jump into the practical. Here we have an Ubuntu EC2 instance which has been already installed with Docker environment. So first of all we will gain the super user access using the command sudo su, and after that we will update the packages using apt-get update. Once the packages are updated, so the next step is to create a Docker registry directory and move into it, and then create a data subfolder with the following commands. So first we will create a Docker registry. Now once the Docker registry directory has been created, we will create a directory named data. Now after that, what we need to do is we need to use a text editor to create the docker compose.yaml file, which is a configuration file, and it will be composed later on according to our needs. So we will use the nano GUI for that. So once it has opened, it is a blank file which we just created. So we will paste the following code in that file. So here what we are defining is we are defining the version of the registry and also the image numbers which we are using is 2, also the port number which is 5000. Along with that we are defining the environment in which we are launching our registry and where would be the volumes present in our Docker registry. So once the code has been successfully pasted, we can simply save the code. So this configuration which we are using in our Docker compose YAML file is a basic configuration, and we can certainly increase its complexity according to our needs in the Docker registry. So once the file has been saved, what we need to do is we need to run the command apt install docker compose. So once we run the command apt install docker compose, it will initiate this configuration file which we just created using this parameters, and it will install all the dependencies for the registry. So here as you can see that we use this command, after that it will build the dependency tree and download the packages according to the configuration which we did in the docker compose file. Now after that what we need to do is we need to check by starting the docker compose whether it's working fine or not. So we will use the command docker compose up. So once we use the command docker compose up, it will create a network docker registry underscore default with the default driver, and it will pull our registry, and it will also show us the configuration and timing of the registry creation. So as you can see here, our registry has been successfully launched.
So after starting the Docker Compose service to check the setup by using the command docker compose up, we have an option to start the registry as a background process also, which will allow us to exit the SSH session and persist the process. And for that, we can use the command docker compose up -D. So as you can see, what it has done is it has started the Docker registry, and it will be running always as a background process until we stop this command. So friends, in today's video, we learned how to set up a private Docker registry by first of all creating the Docker registry directories and then creating the Docker Compose YAML file. In the YAML file, we configured the following conditions like version, the images to be used, the port number on which the image is going to be exposed, the environment, and the volumes which we will be using. Now, after composing the YAML file, we install Docker Compose, which is a necessity to run the YAML file and compose it. Now, after installing Docker Compose, we can simply use the command Docker Compose up, and we started our private Docker registry using this command. Now, after starting the private Docker registry, we also started it as a background process so that it does not stop even when our environment is in a stable state, or we can say that if any other function is not working, we still want our private registry to run as a background function, and for that we used a simple command docker compose up -d. And these are the simple steps which we can follow to set up our private Docker registry. And that was all for today's video. Thank you.